A leading microbiologist has warned that the E. coli outbreak may worsen as the outbreak in Germany is a new form of the bacterium, researchers and public health experts believe.
Hello, my name is Surut Phao Cham. What's your name?
My name is Onganan Amatayakun ครับ
Today I would like to interview some question about you. First question, where do you work?
I work at Nation Broadcasting Corporation at the Nation Tower 12A floor.
Okay. And where were you born?
I was actually born here in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Okay. And when do you work at ASEAN Newsroom?
Well, actually, I work for ASEAN TV, but that actually started at the beginning of this year in January. I started on the 3rd of January.
Okay. What do you do at ASEAN Newsroom?
I work as the news anchor, news reporter for the afternoon section of ASEAN TV. So I've always been doing the academics and political news at during noontime.
Okay. And what is about your job?
What is it about my job? It's kind of fun reading the news and having to prepare all the news together, get the news across to the audience through various means. I go out to interview people. I get to talk to a lot of really important figures like politicians, economists, and probably some pop stars. And it's very interesting to get to explore different ideas and different opinions of people and get to know their perspective directly. And that's a very good thing.
Sound interesting.
Yes, it is.
When do you start your job?
Well, actually, I told you earlier already. I started my job early in this year. And before I was doing a government's job, but that was 3 years ago. And then I quit to find something more of a faster pace and more interesting to add on to my knowledge. And that's when I had a chance to team up with the Nation and ASEAN TV. And it started in the beginning of the year and it's been doing great so far for 9 months.
What do you do in your free time?
In free time, I have a lot of hobbies actually. It's too many to name all of it, but the key ones I like to do in my free time are mainly piano. I play piano. I do a little bit of singing. If I have a chance for a long weekend, I go for scuba diving. I was certified as a rescue diver just earlier this year. And I enjoy a little bit of sea and a boat. If I'm in Bangkok, I need a little exercise. I go for badminton, play squash, sometimes a little basketball game with my friends, but that's not so often. And a lot of other things that I like to do.
Okay. And what about your language? How do you practice English language?
Well, English is very important nowadays. I find it that it's very important to use it every day. So that's how I practice it.
Yes.
I try to engage in conversations every day with at least 1 or 2 people so that I don't forget the way to use it. Well, most people would think that going to a cram school or read a lot of books would give you a lot of knowledge in English, but that's not really the whole part of the picture. I think for myself, I believe that everyday use is crucial to maintaining good English.
Okay.
So interviews every day in my job, talking to my friends at work, talking to my family members. That's the way to get better in English.
Maybe surf on the internet.
Well, surf on the internet is one thing. It's a part of practicing. But being to say it out in words, in sentence, or being to articulate about it, it helps improving your English.
Okay. And what kind of news do you like to do?
I actually, at first when I started the job, I didn't really want to go into a lot of numbers, economics, or market stocks in that sense. I wanted to go for more entertainment, a lot to do with music, as I'm very passionate about music already. I wanted to interview a lot of singers, bands, But as time goes by, I get to explore a lot on the market side, the academic side, and I am actually starting to enjoy it for a while now. As you get to see all the numbers and how the economy move for Thailand, for the region, and for the world. It makes sense of why the way people act in a certain way.
Do you mean you get a lot of knowledge in the new?
Yes, I do. It's very educating in a way.
If you were not an uncle, what would you like to be?
I would go having a band, go sing somewhere maybe. I enjoyed playing piano.
Musician.
I'm a musician at heart, and I'm a bit of a poet. I like to write a lot of lyrics, a lot of poems, and that contributes to who I am. I want to, be able to sing it out, play it out, and it being, it's a music. It is a universal language,
Yes,
and you can communicate to people from all around the world without having to speak the same language that you were born with.
It's so fun for people who like to play piano. Yes.
Yes.
And what about editor? Do you like to be? Would you like to be an editor?
Well, I don't mind being one, but since I'm very new to my job, I would think that it should take a big while for me to have enough knowledge to be able to control the news flow and be able to guide the news team to the right direction. So I'm still very new. I haven't been working for 1 year at least yet. So it's a challenging job, editor, and you need to know a lot. You have to be able to commit a lot to the worldly news.
I think editor so serious more than musician.
Yeah, definitely. It is it's serious job.
Okay. Thank you for an interview. Thank you very much, คุณโมงอนันต์
Well, thank you very much, Captain
ขอบคุณครับ